John, that's one of those kind of mumbo jumbo questions that I really don't have an answer to. All I know is that the ball went in the basket for us in the second half. We finally, shot the ball, like I think we can. Over our last, 4 games, I thought we really have guarded pretty well, and this team's built on shooting the ball a little bit better than what we had. So we came out of the halftime, and I told the kids at the half of the Wright State game, I said I wouldn't change anything that we're doing defensively or offensively. We just got to make some shots, and that's exactly what did happen. So.
Free throw shooting was a lot better on Saturday. What was it that kids were seeing out there, or able to do out there?
Another one of those questions. I mean, if you know, you're a lot smarter than me. So it's. We work hard on it all the time. We've about 70% of the year we've shot the ball really, really well from the foul line. Hopefully we had some medication for the virus.
You guys have been shooting a lot better in the second half as opposed to the first half. Is there anything you see?
Again, there you go. Come on up here now. I'll ask you the question. So, I mean, I just, we just have struggled offensively. I don't know if we've been more, kind of felt like what people are doing to us, that where we've been more attacking or whatever. It's something clearly we know or notice. Obviously it's, we've tried to, address it with me, doing a couple different wrinkles offensively, trying to do some stuff. But the truth of the matter is, you feel a lot better about yourself when the ball goes in the basket. You play better defense when the ball goes in the basket. Your confidence grows when you can see that thing go in there. And that's exactly what happened against it. Right, I thought we played a really pretty good game at Northern Kentucky. We just had shot after shot after shot that just would not drop. And this business is about making shots. And we did that in the second half and guarded really, really well. And hopefully we're past a hump, but you never know in this game.
Jordan mentioned all the pieces are there, just putting them together.
Yeah, it's like Dan. It's like I said to the guys before the basketball game. I keep on. I I like this group. I think we're basketball IQ's pretty good. I think we're better at the defensive end, and we just need to put the ball in the basket. I mean, I'd like to, be up here and sound a lot better in basketball IQ, but when it goes in, you feel great. When you miss a lot of easy ones, you tend to get your confidence down. Your head kind of sinks a little bit, and we just made some. Cisco made some big plays driving the basketball. He did a really good job. I thought we did a really good job defensively on All-Star, who I think is one of the better offensive players in the league. It was just good to see the ball go in.
Can you talk about Cam and Cisco and how they make things work in the backcourt? And probably they're one of the better backcourts in this league.
I thought going into the year, I thought our backcourt was our strength, not only in terms of experience, which I thought they got a lot, as a first-year tandem last year. I think they play well off each other. I think, both of them, especially Cam, has kind of picked up his defensive effort here in the last 2 to 3 games. That's made them not only a good offensive backcourt, but a really good defensive backcourt. So need those two guys to play well for us to be successful.
You have Peters, Hamrick, and Walker, their top 3 from the top.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of things do you see in their games that you need to try to,
Yeah, I mean, two really good teams coming in. Both Valpo and UIC, and then really a really quick turnaround game, which I'm not very happy with on Monday. With Detroit having 2 to 3 days to prepare and us having a 1-day prep. So, Valpo, is who they are. You know, they're one of the best mid majors in the country. They've probably got the number one player in the country out of the mid major pool. Got to be able to put the ball in the basket because you know they're going to. They're really, really, really long. Have good, have really good size. That they got a couple of 7-footers actually. So this is a team that really returns about 4 out of their 5 starters are all people that were there last year, and obviously you have a team in with Peters on it that you're going to be good. You're going to be good no matter what, and they are very, very good.
Oakland, I don't want to say dominated, but was really impressive against Valpo at home over the weekend.
Yeah,
What is your team doing that Oakland was able to do?
not a thing. Not a thing. Oakland is kind of an anomaly to our league. They're really, really, really good in the post. They really have 4 guys or 3 guys that can post you up and play physical and protect the rim. I think they had a league record block shots, I believe, in their Sunday game. So they're different than anybody in our league, and the fact that they're really an internal team in terms they play close to the basket. They're physical. They're strong. They really beat up. They really beat up Valpo in terms of just physical. I think they had 5 guys, I think they fouled out 3 guys, and then had 3 guys with 4 fouls. So they, their game plan was to be super physical with Valpo, which is not who we are.
80 seems to be the magic number for you guys. I think when you score over 80, you lose, and when you score 80, you have a better chance to win. So, I don't know, I'm just throwing it out there. Do you kind of vision that or kind of need to score?
No, it's the first I've heard it, but, it's, yeah, I mean, you score points, you win. It's not like football. You stop somebody and you keep on stopping them, that's one thing, but in this game, you got to go down and you got to score some baskets. So it's. I thought we have played really well, even our last 3 to 4 games. We just got to find a way to put the ball in the basket, which I would not, at any point in our summer or early fall season, would have told you that was going to be a problem for us. But it has been.
They're getting about 20 points a game with the free throw line.
Yeah, there you go.
How can you limit that?
Good basketball IQ. That's they're. You really have to guard the foul line against them. I think they're, I don't know if you want to say a little bit, average to below maybe from the 3 line. I think that they're, really, really good in terms of 2-point baskets, in terms of getting it. But there's 2 things that they do extremely well. They had a really tough game with UIC, and I think they outscored UIC by like 27 points, something from the foul line. So they go to the offensive glass, the offensive rebound, and they get to the foul line. They drive it and they really make you foul them. That'll clearly be a game emphasis for us to try to keep them off the line. I think as a team they're shooting like 80. Yeah, which probably leads the country or would be at the top, if not the best. So you really got to guard the foul line.
From a confidence factor, being down 14 on the road, getting the win.
Yeah, Dan, it was a great win for us. I mean, it was, this group's played hard, and this group needed a little something positive, and it's demoralizing to have 5-footers and layups and open threes and not be able to, finish them, and for us to come back and have the last 4 minutes of the game, have them score once or twice or once maybe, and then, have us set up and really execute well and see the ball go in. And that's not an easy place to play in, and that's not a place that they're going to lose many games in. So for us to do that, it was a nice ride home and a very, very nice Sunday.